And oh my God, Drew's getting ready to throw his underpants at the microphone because Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block is going to be on with us in just a couple of minutes.
It's true. Thanks, Aaron. 7:10, and oh my God, it's a new kid alert. New kid alert. Jordan Knight is on the phone with us this morning. He's got a brand new show on CBC airing Sunday nights called Cover Me Canada, which we will talk about in just a couple of moments. But first, Jordan, now that first of all, thanks for being back on the show. But also, now that the North American tour with the Backstreet Boys has wrapped up, looking back at that, that's what everybody was talking about this summer. How did that go? Why were we looking back? How do you think of the tour?
It was a lot of fun, man. I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. I have definitely newfound respect for the Backstreet Boys. I could see why they got so famous, and they're a talented bunch. It was really cool. It was two boy bands coming together, and I don't think that has ever happened. It was like a boy band extravaganza. No,
normally when you put two boy bands in the same room, one boy band kills the other boy band for supremacy.
And you know what? And I think that's what made the tour so exciting is because of that. A lot of people thought that there would be tension, we'd be rivals, or that one, we'd be fighting over who goes on last, or, that kind of stuff, or, who gets more time on stage and all that. But, we did the show together. It was basically one big group.
Well, who do you think, now that it's all said and done and you spent the summer out on the road together, who would you say had the most groupies?
Just between bands. How about this? How about New Kids or Backstreet Boys?
Between bands. It's not even between bands. It's just AJ had the most. No.
We talk a lot about the fans, and we assume that a lot of fans are women, and I'm sure the majority are. But I remember when your show was in Vancouver, and one of our producers here, who works behind the scenes, his name is Steve, and Steve is tatted up, like full tattoos, does not look what you would think.
Not a typical
Backstreet on the Boys, New Kids on the Block sort of fan.
Gotcha.
And he raved about the show, and he's like, I was not the only guy there. There was lots of guys there. Were you surprised did you notice when you toured different cities that there were men that were there?
Yeah, they were dropping their wives off and picking them up.
Okay, Steve was maybe the only guy.
There was Steve, who was there to meet some women, some of AJ's cast-offs, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. Come to the New Kids show and check out a lot of ladies.
Jordan Knight is with us. The NKOT BSB tour is over for now. And if you haven't heard, Jordan's latest gig is the show Cover Me Canada, which airs Sunday nights at 9 on CBC. It's a singing competition show. The idea behind this one is you have bands and artists up on stage to sing some of the most iconic Canadian music of all time, and the winner gets a $100,000 recording contract. So how have you felt so far about some of the talent you've seen on Cover Me Canada?
Some of the talent is really great. The producer of the show did a great job to find the best artists out there that are kind of up and comers, and there's some great talent up there. Some don't need much scrutinizing or much feedback.
Because part of the show is that you have to sing Canadian songs. How many times has Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On" been sung, or Tom Cochrane's "Life Is a Highway"?
Not yet, but those are good suggestions, and I'll pass them.
No, don't.
But this is true. So a couple. When you talk about iconic Canadian songs, "Snowbird," Anne-Marie Snowbird has actually been done on Cover Me Canada this season, hasn't it?
That is correct. It has been, and
how does that song go?
Spread your tiny wings and fly away.
It was a real, very 70s-ish, had a lot of...
Do you not know Snowbird by Anne-Marie?
No, I don't. Jordan, did you know Snowbird before you were a judge on this show?
I must say I did not.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God.
It's iconic with our parents.
But a lot of people know that song. A lot of people knew it.
I just thought a lot of people's parents played it for them when they were growing up. That's how I heard it. If you want to check it out, Cover Me Canada, that's where you can see Jordan Knight these days. Sunday night at 9 is the next episode on CBC. Will you guys tour with the Backstreet Boys again, or what's the next step for the New Kids?
We are actually touring with the Backstreet Boys again, but in Europe. And then we're going to do Asia, too, and then we're going to come back to North America. So I'm sure we'll be up in Canada sometime soon in the next year.
Well, you know what? And if you're not, Jordan, your fans are so rabid, they'll just go to Asia or Europe for some time to see the show. That's just how crazy.
All your female fans and our producer, Steve. Jordan Knight,
Nice.
Cover Me Canada, Sunday night at 9 on CBC. Thanks a lot for calling in, dude. Great to talk to you again.
You too. Thanks a lot, guys.
Virgin Radio's Nat and Drew.